Hi friend, today we are going to see the important one topic from the ecology, that is hydrophytes. So let's see these hydrophytes. First of all, let's see what is meant by hydrophytes. Hydrophyte means those plant which grows in ample of water or abundant of water, they are called as hydrophytes. So generally the hydrophyte is surrounded with lots of water. This hydrophytes is divided into the five important one type. One is free floating hydrophytes. Second one is rooted with floating leaves. Third one is submerged floating hydrophyte. Fourth one is rooted submerged hydrophyte. And the last one is rooted emergent hydrophytes. So let's see one by one. First one, free floating hydrophytes. These free floating hydrophytes are present on the surface of water. They are floating on the surface of water, because of which they are in contact with air and water. Second one is rooted with floating hydrophytes. This rooted with floating hydrophytes, in this type, the plant's root, it get rooted inside the soil, but their leaf are float on the surface of water, just like a nymphia. Because of this rooted with floating leaves hydrophytes, they are in contact with air, water, and soil. Third one is submerged hydrophytes or submerged floating hydrophytes. These hydrophytes remain inside the water, but they does not rooted in the soil. That's why they freely float inside the water. That's why it is called as submerged floating hydrophytes. Fourth one is rooted submerged hydrophytes. These hydrophytes are remain inside the water, but their root is rooted in the soil. Because of this, they remain in contact with soil and water. Fifth one is emergent hydrophytes. This rooted emergent hydrophytes are present mostly in the air, but some part is present in the water. Generally, this rooted emergent hydrophyte is present in shallow water, due to which small amount of body is present in the water and large part of the body, plant body, is present in the air. These hydrophytes is remain in the contact with soil, water, and air. These are the some of the hydrophytes. This is rooted with floating hydrophytes, that is nymphia. Next one is submerged hydrophytes. Next one is emergent hydrophytes. Then the ecological adaptation in hydrophytes can be studied by dividing into the three. It get divided into the three as morphological adaptation. Next one is anatomical adaptation, and the third one is physiological adaptation. In case of morphological adaptation, morphologically plants get divided into the three important plants, that is root, stem and leaves. That's why, so the morphological adaptations, it get divided into the root, stem and leaves. So what kind of adaptation is there in the root, stem and leaves, so that it can survive, grows in the water loss condition or abundant of water condition, we are going to see in that. Anatomical adaptations. In the anatomical adaptation, we see the internal adaptation in root, stem and leaves, so that they can survive in the abundance of water. Third one is physiological adaptations. That is, what kind of physiological adaptations or metabolic adaptations is takes place in the plant so that it can survive in the abundance of water, we are going to see.